Hey everyone! Today we're going to learn something really interesting, the different parts of a flower. You might have seen a flower many times, but do you know what each part actually does? So let's understand it, one part at a time. Let's start by looking at the ovary. The ovary is the swollen structure at the base of the female reproductive part. Inside it, we find the ovules. After fertilization, the ovary can develop into a fruit. So remember, ovary becomes fruit. Now, let's look inside the ovary. These small structures are called ovules. Ovules contain the female reproductive cells, and after fertilization, the ovules develop into seeds. So, it's easy to remember. Ovule becomes seed. Moving upward from the ovary, we find the style. The style is a thin, tube-like structure that connects the ovary to the stigma. When pollen lands on the stigma, a pollen tube grows down through the style and reaches the ovary. And at the top, we have the stigma. The stigma is usually sticky, and its main job is to receive pollen grains during pollination. So think of the stigma as the flower's pollen-catching surface. Now, let's move to the male reproductive part of the flower. This structure is called the anther. The anther produces pollen grains. These pollen grains contain the male reproductive cells. So remember, anther produces pollen. Supporting the anther, we have a thin stalk called the filament. Its job is simple. It holds the anther in the right position. The anther and filament together form the stamen, which is the male reproductive part of the flower. Now, look at these beautiful, colorful parts. These are called petals. Petals make flowers attractive, but they have an important job too. Their colors and appearance help attract pollinators, like bees and butterflies, and that helps the flower in pollination. Just below the petals, we have the sepals. Sepals are usually green and leaf-like. Their main job is to protect the flower when it is still a bud. So you can think of sepals as the flower's protective covering. Finally, we have the receptacle. The receptacle is the base of the flower, where the different flower parts are attached. It provides support and holds the different floral structures together. Okay, now let's put everything together. Look at this flower carefully. At the top, we have the stigma. Below it is the style, and at the base is the ovary, which contains the ovules. The anther produces pollen, and the filament supports the anther. Together, they form the stamen. The colorful parts are the petals. The green leaf-like structures are the sepals. And at the base, we have the receptacle. And that's it. Now you can identify all the major parts of a flower. So let's quickly remember. Ovary, fruit. Ovule, seed. Stigma, receives pollen. Style, connects stigma to ovary. Anther, produces pollen. Filament, supports the anther. Petals, attract pollinators. Sepals, protect the flower bud. And the receptacle, supports the flower. Pretty simple, right? Now you know the parts of a flower and the important job each one performs. See you in the next lesson.